You know, I heard a story about two guys. One was named the lie, and the other one was named the truth. And one day, the lie said to truth, you know, it's a beautiful day. It's a gorgeous day. The weather's nice. It's warm outside. You know, there's a pond nearby, and the water's warm. It's great. Why don't we go swimming? And so the truth and the lie went to the pond to go swimming. Well, the lie took his clothes off, and he left his clothes in one spot, and the truth took his clothes off, and he left them in another spot, and the lie jumped into the pond just right off the bat. And the truth is a little bit more cautious, and so he tested the waters first, and he waded on in, and the lie and the truth were swimming in the pond. Well, a few minutes later, the lie got out of the pond, and he went where truth's clothes were, and he put on truth's clothes, and he ran off. And the lie got out of the pond, the truth got out of the pond, and there was the lie's clothes laying beside the pond, and the truth refused to wear the lie's clothes. Well, the truth went looking for the lie because he wanted to get his clothes back. And so the truth, the naked truth, went into the world looking for the lie so he could get his clothes back. Well, when he went into the world and the world saw the naked truth, they didn't like it. They were repulsed by it. It was unpleasant for them to look at the naked truth, and so they rejected the naked truth. And the truth said, well, the lie is wearing my clothes. He's just dressed up like the truth. And people believed the lie rather than the truth. Ever since that day, people have been believing the lie rather than the naked truth. What we see today is that there are people who are believing the lie, not the truth. Galatians chapter 1, verse 8, Paul said this, even if I preach, or an angel from heaven preaches any other gospel to you than what we preach to you, you let them be accursed. You don't believe the lie dressed up in truth. And it doesn't matter how polished that preacher may be. It doesn't matter how respectable that teacher may be. If they're preaching any other gospel, then don't believe him. In verse 5, Timothy said, and in fact, you turn away from such people. That's what you do. In 2 John, chapter 1, verse 10, listen to what John says. If anyone comes to your house and does not bring this doctrine, do not receive him into your house nor greet him. And you might be thinking, well, wow, that's pretty rude. Why wouldn't you invite them into your house? That's not being very, very hospitable. But why would John say that to you and me? Not to invite somebody with a false doctrine into your home. Because the Apostle John knew when they come into your home, they're going to influence your family.